10 things how to boost your creativity aside from the technical side of composing music. First one, sleep well. I used to love staying up late. Like 1, 2 a.m. But for the past year, I've been going to bed around 8:30 p.m. And honestly, it's been great for my sleep. I wake up between 5 8 a.m. without an alarm clock, and I feel well rested. Sure, I enjoy watching sports events that often start at 9 p.m. But I started skipping them slowly. Nothing is more important than my sleep. Also, I found a trick that helps me stop overthinking. I tell myself I don't need to think about this right now. I keep repeating that and eventually it works. Not right away, but your brain will learn to let go. And what is important, don't skip your breakfast. It is very crucial. 2. Build energy and mental health by lifting weights. There's this myth that if you start lifting weights, you need to turn into the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's totally nonsense. As we age, we naturally lose muscle. That's part of why we feel more aches and pains. Our muscles weaken. You don't need to train like a pro. In my first year, I lifted weights for just 15 minutes, 2-3 times a week, and I still saw results. My muscles grew and I had way more energy. And it is not about weighting heavy weights. You should start with lighter and then add some more heavy stuff. But not too much. It is all about build endurance, not power. And don't forget about stretching. Usually I am not doing this when I doing weight lifting at the evening, but at the morning. Also, what is important, do weight lifts at least 3 hours before going to bed. Otherwise, your body just have too much energy to calm down. Also, I take creatine and some protein after my workouts. I don't like flavored protein powders with artificial sweeteners. So I found tasteless, sugar-free ones. Great stuff. 3. Find your after-work sport. For years, I played basketball. I love it, but there were some problems. You need a group of people and injuries are more likely. As you get older, recovering from injuries takes forever. Now I play tennis and I love it. It is almost injury-free if you are playing smart. You can play alone with a trainer or with a friend. It is fast-paced, super fun, and forces you to focus on the ball. Your brain gets a real break. I also enjoy walking and cycling, but for me, those are more pleasure than sport. What I mean is, you need an activity that completely shifts your focus. Something that makes you forget your work, your music, your daily problems. When you are focused on hitting that damn ball, you are truly in the moment. You have the flow, and you can repeat that flow if you are creating music, which is really helps to do better, more creative music. 4. Cut the news feed. Don't worry about fear of missing out something. If something really important happens, your partner or friends or wife will tell you. The news is mostly negative anyway. That's how it grabs your attention. Even if you think you are immune to it, you are probably not. Your brain is getting a lot of negative content. It subconsciously just filled with it. Also, big problem is that news reading can become a habit. You start your morning reading a bunch of negative stuff, and your brain gets tired, gets crowded with information. Your thoughts get cluttered, not a great way to begin a creative day. And also you miss clear thinking. Clear thoughts which helping you being more creative. As I said, your brain gets cluttered. 5. Reduce social media scrolling. I don't really use Facebook anymore. It's full of ads, too much for me. TikTok is fun, especially the cats. I have one too, but it is way too intense, and my brain is getting tired very fast. I like Instagram, but limit it maybe twice a week. That's enough. After a half hour of TikTok scrolling, my brain is fried. No chance to do anything creative after that. Seriously. 0. 6. Read books before bed. This is a habit I started recently, and it's been really good for my brain. Reading requires focus. Choose books with a calm pace, more mystery, less action. Either way to your taste. A good book helps your mind settle down and switch gears from daily chaos to something peaceful, to other dimension, which sometimes can be very inspiring for your music. 7. Set a time to stop working. I mostly do freelance music work, sound effects, mixing, etc. So having structure is important. Make a simple plan for your day. What do you want to get done? Then, just as important, set a time to stop working. I aim to finish between 5-7 p.m. Doesn't have to be exact, but after that, I stop. No more work. That boundary helps keeping your creativity from burning out. 8. Take a full day off. Even if you love making music and could do it all day, every day, take a break. Give yourself one full day off, like a weekend day. If you don't, it starts to feel like you are working constantly. And when that happens, your creativity slowly disappears. 9. Take short holidays. Even a few days away can reset your brain, change your environment. Go somewhere totally different. You will feel refreshed and full of new energy. Of course, that doesn't mean that you need to drive elephant in the India. Just couple hours trip from your place, some interesting one. Even if you will be walking there, that helps. 10. Know your most creative days. For me, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon, and Saturday morning. I try to focus my music work on those days. How do you find your creative days? Look back. Which days did you write your best stuff? Those are your peak times. I'm not sure why it works this way. Maybe because Friday afternoons feels relaxed, weekend is coming. Maybe Saturday morning feels free because I am not working for a client, I can work for myself. Whatever it is, learn your rhythm and use it. Thank you very much.